Hey skiers, I'm Jeff from skiessentials.com. Welcome to our 2023 ski test. Today we're going to talk about the Armada ARV 96. Fantastic ski. This is certainly the type of thing that I would be perfectly happy skiing just about every single day. Superb versatility out of this ski. 96 underfoot, that's going to be appropriate on trail, off trail, even in some reasonably deep powder. This ski is going to do just fine. In classic Armada fashion, it's kind of blurring the lines between an all-mountain ski and a park ski. In fact, this is one of the more park-focused skis in Armada's line. Although the ARV collection is kind of designed for softer snow, for some free ride use as well. I think the 96 in particular is a phenomenal park ski. And to me, that's one of its biggest appeals, or part of its appeal. Pretty simple build in this ski. We get just a poplar and ash wood core, excuse me. No additives in this ski. Sometimes we see like metal laminates or carbon stringers or stuff like that. We like to talk about it here at Ski Essentials, where just a good design with a good wood core is sometimes all you need. Gives the ski a nice kind of supportive but still playful flex pattern. And I think that's really cool. I think that just boosts its versatility even more. Nice kind of rocker camber shape in this ski too. You see that in the wider ARV models too, particularly the 106. We get good amounts of tip and tail rocker, almost kind of like symmetrical profile in the amount of tip and tail rocker. But then we get this pretty high rise, very springy camber underfoot. And I like the way that kind of balances out the ski. You actually get really good grip on firm snow. You can ski it like faster and more aggressively than you might think. But then those tips and tails, and we also get a little early taper up here too, gives the ski a very agile, maneuverable, and a more forgiving feel too. That benefits its performance both as an all-mountain ski and as a park ski. Maybe you're skiing some trees on this thing. You're going to get easy edge release out of the tips and tails. In the park, you can do butters and kind of like slashy smear tricks if you want. Pretty darn good for like ollies. Maybe you're so good that you're nollying onto things. It's a great ski for that. It really does have a phenomenal feel. We got the scale here. I think it's always interesting to look at these things. I think a lot of people, when you think of an all-mountain twin tip like this with just a wood core, you're probably thinking that it's not going to be super heavy. And I don't really mean this in a downside or anything like that. But rather, this thing comes in at 2,060 grams. And this is the 184. So it's certainly not the lightest ski in the world. It doesn't feel like tremendously heavy when you're skiing it. It's more that weight, the heft of the ski kind of adds to its actual stability. So it feels a little stronger than you might think. Some skis in this category are very noodly, very soft. The fact that this ski has some stability and some power to it really makes it a more well-rounded ski, in my opinion. That said, I still think the best application for this ski is somebody who's at least spending a significant amount of time in the terrain park. If you're more of a directional skier, there's probably better options for you. You could even just move over to the Armada declivity line and maybe get something a little bit more appropriate for how you ski. But if you go in the park, or if you don't go in the park, at least you're, popping some 180s off natural hits, stuff like that, making some switch turns. If you've got that skiing style, this is a fantastic tool. Like I said, certainly something that I'd be perfectly happy with adding to my personal ski quiver. So I think that's the highest praise you can give a ski if you would own it yourself. This is certainly one that I'd be happy owning. So that's the ARV 96 from Armada. Let us know if you have any questions about it as usual, and we'll see you out there on the hill.